Good morning and thank you. Before I start, I'd like to recognize Mayor Roger Clare, who just came out of surgery not too long ago. Didn't know if he was going to be here today, but he did show up today, and we're really thankful that he's here. And Pat Shanks, one of our village trustees that's here. This is more than a fitting memorial for Stephen Ford, and we want to thank the Ford family for allowing their son to serve this country so all of us can do what we do here today, and that's to have the freedom of assembly. We know that very well that freedom is not free. And Mr. Ford gave the ultimate sacrifice for freedom by giving his life. Very young man, 1945, died 1967, in Vietnam for only 1 month. So we understand that when you sacrifice your life, it is fitting that we do something like we're doing today, and that's recognize this young man for his service. But we also know that Mr. Ford will want us to recognize all the fallen veterans that have given their life in this country. There are so many young men and women that have died for the same cause, to make sure that we have a freedom to do pretty much anything that we would like to do in this country that we call America. So Mr. Ford, the Ford family, we thank you for your son, the service that he gave this country. And it's more fitting to be right here in Bolingbrook, Illinois, in honoring him for this statue. It is something that we will know and keep for the rest of our lives, because we can always come here and see this. So thank you. We know you've been in this community for a long time. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your son. He gave the ultimate sacrifice so we could all be here. Thank you.
It now gives me a great pleasure to bring up the commander of the Bolingbrook VFW Post 5917, George Floyd.
Thank you, John. Background on this ceremony today in this memorial started in October of 2011 when I got an email from a concerned citizen in Bolingbrook here. And they came through and they seen it, and where it used to be is over where that blue barrel is, sitting on a little concrete pad approximately 6 inches tall. It had suffered a little bit of damage because a citizen thought the flag was a good target, so somebody had been taking shots at it. So in the process, we've got that fixed. But as time went on, we wanted to be able to take it from there and put it to where it would really stand out and honor not only our comrade Ford, but also Vietnam veterans themselves and of all services. Well, in order to do this, we had to talk and meet with the families, and we had to meet with the Park District in the village, and plus our own membership. So as when you have multiple organizations or entities involved, it took a little time to get a plan accepted and approved by all concerned. And then there's the legal side of the house on all that. So once that started, we were able to get started about mid-September or so last year of 2012, and we almost got it finished, but we had to stop because of weather. And we were able to finish it up just in time before Memorial Day, which was our goal, to have it rededicated. And I guess we couldn't get it much closer to that. So that is really the real short version of what happened here. And again, for all those involved, I'd like to thank you for your participation, your cooperation, and especially the Park District. We did have some bumps in the road, but Jim helped smooth those bumps out. And Jim, thank you.
I'd also like to bring up Ed Letourneau. Ed? Ed is from Salute Our Armed Forces, and he was the one that got volunteers to work with the VFW here in Bolingbrook. Ed?
Hello, everybody, and thank you for coming here today. I'm absolutely honored to have you here. This has been a great project. It's been a challenging project, but a very rewarding project. So many things have come out of this. There are people here that volunteered for this project that are going on with careers, that have sought careers in firefighting, speech giving. We have somebody chasing a career in volunteering for their community, all from this project. we have school children coming through here visiting this memorial. I can't speak highly of all the different things that have happened due to this project. Most importantly, we will never forget. Thank you for being here today again.
Today we were hoping to also have a Medal of Honor winner with us. Apparently Al Lynch couldn't make it, but representing Al Lynch Medal of Honor winners is the group right here. Colonel, would you like to come up and say a few words?
Good morning. PFC Ford did not serve with the 1st Cavalry Division, but that doesn't mean we don't respect him and wish to honor him at this time. The rededication was made known to us. We spread the word within our chapter, and I think we have a decent turnout just as a sign of respect for the work that he accomplished in his short time. To the family, we're grateful.
Thank you very much. George, would you join me? Dan and Bill Ford. No. In September 11th, in 2012, I visited the memorial in Washington, D.C. I was there on business as I represent Northern Illinois veterans in Congress. We got done with all our meetings a little early before we had to go to a dinner, and I said I had to make a trip to the wall. Everybody asked me why, and I had to tell them the Ford story. And George, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, PFC Stephen R. Ford, 1945 to 1967, etching captured from the Vietnam Veterans Memorial on September 11, 2012, panel E26, line 55. Would you like to say a few words?
Neither one of them want to say anything.
Thank you so much. On behalf of my brothers, we want to thank you. We miss our brother, but he died serving his country. For that, we're thankful. We're thankful to live in this beautiful country and the blessings that we get from our Lord and Savior. Thank you all.
Do the ribbon cutting, Mr. Brown. Mr. Mayor, would you like to join? Mr. Letourneau?
We got a real sister. Real. Don't hold it here and don't hold it there, because you'll know why. John, let's wait for the rest of you to get here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I think the mayor should be in here. I mean, you're the mayor. Come on, Roger, sir. Doesn't matter.
Get that thumb out of there. Oh, okay.